These quote forms came from category pages that most people completely mess up. Abbott, ConAgra, NASA, SpaceX. I'm going to show you the 3 optimizations that made these happen. The 3 big factors are optimizing the H tags correctly on your site, adding optimized content, and internal linking within your content as well. First, for H tags, you want to have an H1 with your best optimized keyword that you want to target on this page. This is something that should be used once per page, and it should be the primary keyword or phrase with the highest search volume and the best search intent. Then you want to use H2s that have variations of your primary keyword, and you do not want to reuse your exact H1. So as an example, if your primary key phrase or topic is industrial air compressors, you do not want to have your H1 as this and your H2 as this as well. You could instead use something more descriptive, like powering manufacturing operations with reliable compressed air. And then in this section, you would talk about how your compressors work with manufacturing operations, which we'll talk about in the internal linking section here in a second. Now, what you want to do here with content is include some intro text above. And as an example, let's look at gymshark.com. I realize this is B2C, but they do this extremely well. And we can mimic this for B2B, and it works extremely well also. First, we have the H1, which is the primary category or topic of the page itself. Then we have some intro text here. Then we have all the products in the middle. Then at the bottom is where we get to the next part of the content I'm going to be talking about here. We have all this additional content at the bottom here and all of these FAQs, which is also marked up additional content. And I've talked numerous times about the value of FAQ sections on your site to help rank for more keywords and phrases. And this, again, works extremely well. So what you want to do then is have that additional text at the bottom as much as needed underneath those products. And to figure out how much text is needed, you can either look through all the websites that are ranking on page 1 for your primary keyword, like industrial air compressors, or you can use a tool like Neuron Writer, add that key phrase in, and it will tell you an estimate for how many words you need. In this case, it says here, the expected range would be 1,462 words of content on that page. Then you know exactly how much content to create and build and add to that page so you can be in the expected range of the top ranking websites on search. And then number 3, internal linking. What you want to do here is link to and from your relevant pages and products. And to go back to Gymshark, you can see here all of these examples on this page here include internal links. All of these underlined words here, these are all internal links. Seamless leggings here, seamless gym legging, high-waisted gym leggings, scrunch bum leggings, sports bra, crop top. All of these are internal links to other related products or categories on their site to help them generate more traffic and help people find these other products and other categories. Here's an example of a high ticket website. You can see here organic traffic increased 11.5%, but revenue increased 27.76% in that same time frame. So when this is done correctly, it works extremely well to drive more traffic and more revenue because you're targeting and ranking for the keywords and phrases that make the most sense for you to rank for. Hopefully you got some value from that video. If you did, click subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And that's it. I'll see you on the next one.